Recycled 40k!
Hello and welcome to Recycle 40k. I've seen some really, truly abominably painted and modelled system miniatures over the last 4 or 5 years, but just recently I found one that really takes the prize for possibly the worst painted, worst assembled system miniature I have ever seen. This is supposed to be a Rhino. A Space Wolf Rhino. The walls would be embarrassed by this absolute monstrosity. It is terribly painted. I mean, there is no effort being made to keep between the lines. You've got bits that go over the edge of the vents. You have got paint so thick it must have been put on with a spatula and not a brush. You've got a sad attempt at wolf's teeth on the side ports. The colours are all wrong. I mean, the yellow, I mean, just look at that. That you can see through half of it. Instead of doing thin coats, they've just done one fat decorating a cake splat. This is one festering cowpat of a paint job. The smoke launchers, I mean, they look like Frankfurters. This is just absolutely abominable. There is only one thing to do with a model like this, and that's strip it down. But before we do that, we're going to have to disassemble it. Luckily, the guy who put this together is an absolute simpleton. Look at the gaps along here. I mean, you can get a knife in there without even trying. The paint has gone over all the seals. Nothing on here is squat. I mean, look at the size of the gap there. This is just absolutely hideous. I think if I just went, yep, there we go. This is just going to pop right off. So we're going to pop this apart, and we're going to remodel it, strip it down, reassemble it and repaint it and make it look like something worthy of the Space Wolf chapter. Right, so got the main piece. Top's starting to come off that as well, which you can split in a moment. Got one side piece and the other side piece. So we've got the tracks separate and the main body. The tracks can stay together because they're actually not too badly stuck. There's no gaps between them, so I think we can save those. This, however, might need to be disassembled a bit further, so I'm going to slice across the front here, just where the paint is, because that appears to be the only thing holding this model together. And there we go. So it's the front of the Rhino with the twin storm bolters on the front. With the front there, that means half this is broken off and I don't know, it's been painted over, so I get the feeling that's been missing for a couple of decades. I'll leave that in one piece and we're going to soak that. Okay, so Rhino is disassembled. I mean, This is obviously using model glue because this has melted it to hell, and what it's lacked in adhesion and contact is made up for with quantity of model glue, because this is absolutely melted. The edges are all blistered and cracked, and half the, I mean, if you look down there, the plastic where it's come apart is just absolutely bubbles. So yeah, this is going to go into the dip. Hi, welcome back to Recycle 40k. We've just taken apart a travesty of a badly painted, badly modelled Space Wolf Rhino. Now the next thing we need to do is strip off the paint. So big bath of meths is what is called for here. So we've got 1 track, 2 tracks, leave those to soak, and we'll chuck in the front as well. Right, that's all the painted surfaces fully submerged. We're going to leave that for about 4 or 5 hours, and we'll come and see what's going on with it. In my next video, we're going to take this out, give it a scrub, and then see if we can't reassemble it. Thanks for watching Recycle 40k. Remember, 40k is an expensive hobby. Don't buy. Recycle, reuse, repair. Don't forget to like and subscribe.